Good morning, it's Connected. Welcome back to a brand new week inside the Lakeland Connect studios. Big show coming up, Michael, and Heaven back from the dead. Or just holidays.
Just holidays.
We're going to learn what Heaven got up to on holidays. Quite the week for Hev. Quite the week for us here at Lakeland Connect.
Quite the week for everyone.
Can't really tell you why, but in due time, we'll tell you. We got lots of other things to talk about, though. We got lots of local news. It's Trivia Tuesday. We also have new pics just dropped. You saw that. Our new cover photo.
I did.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Creating a whirl of controversy within certain circles of the Lakeland, and a whole lot more coming up. It's Connected on a brand new week.
I own Dynamo small engine, Bonnieville, Alberta. I've been dealing with Husqvarna for 15 years. It's been a great line for me, been very reliable, and we're launching a new product here I'm extremely excited about. It's a GPS robotic lawnmower designed for mowing larger than normal areas. So we're installing it here today on a golf course.
I'm Dan Gamache, I'm co-owner of Northern Meadows Golf Course. It's just an innovative idea on how we can cut back on maintenance and fuel on our mowers. Get the course moving faster in the morning so we don't have guys out there in the way. Give our greens crew more availability to work on our greens and our tee boxes and other places on the course.
Operating costs are going to be way less than gas or diesel. Trying to find that person to sit on the seat of a zero turn or a mower is no longer a problem. And because you're going to be maintaining your grass or cutting your grass on a way more regular basis, it's going to be way healthier for the grass. A whole bunch of people would be happy to sell you a fleet of robotic lawnmowers, but I'm the guy out here that's going to take care of it when there's an issue.
It is Connected here on this Tuesday, August 20th. Michael, Heaven, and Patience here. It is. That's right. It's, if you like contractions, be careful.
Okay.
That could be someone's future. You never know. I'm in a weird mood. I'm in a strangely good mood for the morning.
I did notice that. You were feeling, you're putting off some positive vibes today.
When I'm down, he's up.
Yeah, that's right.
Someone has to be.
When we're zigging, we're zagging. You know what I mean? So, and that's just the beauty of getting more than 6 hours of sleep. I'm finding out is that you wake up and you don't hate yourself and want to die.
Sometimes.
So, although the cover photo that we have, others beg to differ about my mental health. So I will just say, I'm doing all right. You don't have to worry. And it was not a slight. It was not me saying this is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about that later. But people know about our cover photo.
The commenters know.
They know. The people who know.
They know.
You know. If you watch Connected, you know. Okay, you know the dynamic. 4 Colberts and me. You know the dynamic, right? Heaven, how was your holiday?
It was a holiday. It was nice. It was nice until it wasn't.
Oh.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Well, as you know, I did go to Banff.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about it, on the show. Banff is beautiful. There was no smork.
There's a smork?
Were you expecting some s'more?
There's no smoke.
There is those, I love stopping at the different, natural features, and you read the things, and I love the legendary smork and learning about it dwelling in the mountains.
This is the smork in question.
Yeah, that's a nice smork. Yeah.
Stop.
That's
Evan
good.
can't take photos properly, so there it's vertical.
Nice panorama there.
Guys, turn your phones.
Yeah, everybody just grab, and if you're streaming this via your TV, which you can do through the Vimeo app, I don't know how you're gonna do that, but just
go like
walk
this.
walk right up and crane your neck. But
Yeah. Anyways, went to Banff.
Mm-hmm.
There was no smoke.
Smork.
No smoke.
no smoke.
It was a typical Banff trip.
It was camping. You guys were like legit
yeah,
camping.
We
It wasn't.
legit camped. We don't
wasn't-
have a trailer. That's in due time.
We used to camp, which was we would get a cabin. That was our camping.
It's not camping.
Yeah, that's what we would call camping. But it wasn't.
We had the 2 dogs with us this time. This was our very first time camping with them.
Look at that.
Look at them. They're so cute.
Cool dogs, not hot dogs. Right there.
They were very cool,
Yeah.
as that water is glacial.
Where roughly is that?
That is Two Jack Lake. We were camping at Two Jack, Maine.
That reminds
What's that
me.
eyes?
Well,
I
it
was
just
gonna
reminds me.
make a joke.
It just reminds me of that line from Hamlet: "To Jack or not to Jack?"
Oh my gosh.
Is the question.
The jokes are there, Evan.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know they are.
Yeah,
You're a walking punchline.
to Jack. Like,
We've gone to that campsite 3 times. This was our 3rd time going there. First time with the dogs. I learned on this trip,
Don't bring your dogs camping.
don't bring your dogs camping if they have high prey drive.
Well, yeah.
We were, hiking the first trail. I think we were hiking Tunnel Mountain. We're going down the trail, Deer jumps across our path, maybe 10 feet in front of us.
Right.
And Shady just loses her mind. She's like, I gotta get that thing. She didn't. Isaac held her back, but she was yoinking. And she's got the, what's it called, the harness?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
She has extra pull. Yeah, look at that. Cute little purple harness.
Right. Stylish.
Yeah.
For brat summer.
And then we were supposed to stay till Thursday. Thursday morning, we were supposed
So
to
you
leave.
arrived what, Monday?
Yes.
Arrived
Arrived
Monday.
Monday. And then we had the 2 days of hiking planned. Then on the last, or our middle hike of the day, it was probably at like 12 o'clock. We saw chipmunks.
Ooh-wee.
And
Tasty looking treats, I'm sure.
tasty looking treats. They
Yeah.
chased it, both of them. You can imagine 2 little dogs chasing this poor chipmunk inside of like a trash bin.
Oh boy.
It's trying to hide. Anyways, it's yelling and screaming for its poor life. Felt really bad. Then it came out, and Maple yanked across my body, and I already had a bum ankle, right?
She fell out of the golf cart.
I did
Right, this
because I
is-
fell out of the golf cart.
Right.
This is a while
This
ago.
is an old
injury.
lingering injury. Yeah.
And then she yanked me the wrong way, and I fell down really hard. Twisted my ankle again.
Oh, retwist.
Retwisted.
It should have been called Two Twist Lake.
Yeah, 2 Twist Lake. So
Oh!
that's not the ankle. That's
I was gonna say that your ankle looks mangled.
no, that is just my
Oh.
knee. It was skinned, and I just put yeah.
you blocked out your toes.
This isn't a free feed.
Whoa! Be careful. You gotta pay for those. You gotta pay for the 2 Jack Lake toe picks. Okay, this is not just freebie hour here.
Yeah. So I twisted my ankle. I actually went to the hospital for this one.
Why even show it? You're gonna cross out the toes. It makes it weirder.
Proof.
It makes it weirder.
I don't know.
She doesn't want to show her toes. Why do you want to see them so bad?
I
Why did
don't.
I see them so bad?
I could have done without seeing the ankle. I mean, I could have just taken your word for it. But yeah, there's the ankle.
Yep, there's the ankle. No, that's just my knee. Anyways, this was like on a very populated trail too.
Yeah.
So it probably looked so stupid to the people like walking behind us or in front of us. This lovely Australian couple comes up behind me, and I'm like trying not to cry.
Oh, crikey!
I'm not trying to do an accent, but they go, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" You know when somebody asks you if you're okay, and you're trying not to cry. It just makes you want to cry more.
Yeah.
Sitting there, like, almost bawling my eyes out on the floor, and I'm, like, hunched over like this. It was not. It's just not fun. And we went to the hospital. Well, I went to the hospital.
Oh, you went to the hospital?
I thought it was going to be, like, the longest wait ever because it's Banff, and, like, people probably get injured hiking a lot.
Right.
But no, there's nobody. Not a single soul in the Emerge. And it was, like, the most pleasant hospital experience I've ever had in my life.
So you were in and out.
It was in and out. I just sprained it.
Your healthcare card was expired.
My healthcare card was expired. That's another.
Expired?
Yeah, did you know that can happen?
What do you mean expired?
As soon as you turn 22, and if you're on your family's, under your family's healthcare. Have you gone to the hospital since you've been 22?
Yeah. But usually half the time I didn't have the card. I just, because you don't really need your card.
Well, apparently you do.
Not really.
The front
They're
desk lady.
tightening shit.
They want you to have the card.
No, they.
But if you don't have it, it's what is. They're not gonna be like, well, get lost.
Well,
They were gonna make her pay.
They were like, you're gonna have to pay out of pocket. Like, it's up to the doctor's discretion, and you're gonna have to pay a deposit, or you're gonna have to pay for your visit and the $425 hospital fee. I was like, okay. And my doctor comes in and she's like, you're an Alberta resident, right? I'm like, yep. She goes, okay, then don't even worry about it.
Right.
But the front desk lady was like,
Yeah, because they're so used to.
Having all the
They were
power.
thinking of some type of private insurance, I'm sure, that, because, with the, when an Australian, twists their ankle on a mountain, skiing or
yeah,
snowboarding.
they
right?
are probably used to
Oi! My knee hurts.
doing.
And it's like, you're going to have to pay, because
Yeah.
you're out of country.
Yeah.
So there you go. Wow, what a
But I had my
holiday.
healthcare card
Yeah.
on my. But they were just like, hey, this is expired. You can't. There might be a bill mailed to my address.
Yeah.
And they said, just send it right back.
Uno
I
reverse
said,
card.
okay.
They send you a bill, I send it back.
Put the Uno reverse card in it, actually.
I don't accept.
I don't.
There you go. Well, we've got friends joining us on the Dynamo Facebook feed this morning.
We
Evan.
sure do. Terry says, good morning. Welcome to the jungle.
That's right.
That's what it is.
With the legend of Smork at 2 Jack Lake.
Bubba says, 1 more month left till summer's over. Less than a month now.
It's really like a few
We got
days.
like 6 days.
It's so sad. It's so sad.
The leaves are already
It
turning.
was
It's
hot
over.
yesterday. Oh, holy smokes, it was hot.
It was 32 degrees,
Yeah.
but that's for the weather. Scott says, good thing it wasn't a bear. The deer, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. That would not have been fun.
Otherwise, Isaac would have been without a fiance.
Or I would have been. What do you mean? You're just saying I'm going to get eaten?
Well,
Yes.
you would have fell under the bear's sweet charm.
Man or bear,
Yeah.
Heaven? Man or bear?
Mom says she actually could have foreseen this. Takes a very mature dog not to go crazy for chipmunks. Yeah. We're trying to desensitize. It's obviously
You're
not
trying
working.
you're trying to give it new
Experiences.
experiences, right?
Which is why Hansel has never been on a real hike. LOL, just local areas that are relatively flat with no other humans.
Smart.
Smork. Smork?
Smart.
Smork. Smork. How about that moon last night? You take a look at the moon?
I didn't. Oh my
Well,
god,
why
I can't.
why don't you guys?
What if we did some?
heavenese.
Let's just pull up some tongue twisters here for you,
No.
Evan, or some vocal warm-ups. Unique New York.
She sells
You know.
seashells
That's the one I can't do.
by the seashore.
I can do the
Get you warmed up a little bit here,
the
linguistically.
Peter Piper one.
Huh?
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers could Peter Piper pick?
So you can do that, which was impressive.
You didn't say it right.
Yeah, that's
Can-
right.
Can Peter Pickle pick?
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers could Peter Piper pick?
It's pretty good. I'm not gonna.
I
throw
can't
any
do the
shade on
S's
that.
though. Don't make me try the S's.
Yeah, the S's, and that becomes a problem pretty quick. But I didn't know. I don't, the lunar cycles I'm not super familiar with. I just noticed as I was I got back home at about 9:45 last night, and the moon really low and between two trees. I took this
Awesome
elegant
photography.
picture. Here's a great picture. You can really tell the moon here.
It does look like a lamppost, a very bright lamppost.
Yeah, it was very low, very bright.
Speaking of, where the streetlights at?
Well,
Look at how dark and ominous it is
framed-
down the road.
That's right. I framed it
This is your street?
ominously. Yes, this was,
Why do you have
43rd
no
Ave.
street lights on here?
There are street lights.
Are they working?
Oh, they work.
I mean, there's like a
work.
little light coming off from where he's kind of taking the picture, but that's about it.
Yeah, so this was the first supermoon of the
Super
year.
blue moon,
And it is, yes, a super blue moon.
but it wasn't blue. Sorry.
It's a rare occurrence
Matter
of a
of factly.
super blue moon that typically happens once in a decade.
Felix just sent me this video of a tour of his home,
Oh,
and it's
I
like
got it
MTV Cribs.
Did you see the? He sent me this too, and it's like him and Leanne sprinting through
Yeah.
his house in Lakeland,
Oh,
and they have like in the basement, it's like empty, and it kind of looks like my basement, dirt and
grime.
yeah, and
Cat
they have,
shit.
They have one chair in the middle.
Jacks.
One chair in the middle of it. He goes down and says, "This is the torture basement. This is our torture chair."
Oh, Jesus. He came into my house once and asked what was in the basement, and then went, "You could start a bunny farm down here."
Really?
Yeah.
Says the stupidest stuff.
Wow. So he can't wait to. Are these residences?
No, I think
for
they're just
Portage College?
renting.
They rent. Yeah, there's 4 of them renting a house.
Oh,
4 power engineers,
yeah.
aspiring power
Yeah,
engineers.
aspiring.
Not yet.
I think I'd set the line at over under 1.5.
I think 2 will make it.
Complete.
2 out of
You're
4.
taking,
2 out of 4. Yeah,
Yeah. Feel comfortable with that?
yeah. I don't know. Isaac brought home his homework yesterday. It looks like so much complicated math.
Oh yeah, you gotta like math.
I couldn't do it.
You gotta like math. You're gonna be a power engineer. Hate to break it to everybody here. This is a spoiler, but if you are looking at forms of engineering, math might be something you get pretty familiar with because it's a lot of math.
Math.
And I was more into math than math myself. That was
Yeah, you would be.
Whoa!
that was my
Yeah,
that
you
was my
look
thing.
like you were.
On the healthcare note, Jen had said, "What? I've never heard of that on the Dynamo Facebook feed. I've only heard of what Michael is saying. No one needs your number on intake forms for like school or camps, etc. But the ER will admit you, and it's against FOIP, etc. Yeah, it makes sense that they figured you were. From elsewhere.
But
You're
I
not
showed
Alberta.
them. I showed the front desk lady. They have to check you in
Well-
first, and I gave them my healthcare number, and
How many times do you hand a waitress an ID? You're underage, but you don't get kicked because they didn't even look.
what? Never?
It's happened to me.
Well, then they're not looking correct. That's silly.
I was in the bar a lot, underage. Not a lot, but
The
anytime I went, there was no issue.
The waitresses in Vermilion.
I would never go in Vermilion. That was the thing. That was the point. Right? Because then
Then
they
they
would know.
do catch you.
Then they would know, you see. Scott, the moon was a massive disappointment. Some
Oh.
blue, we've been tricked.
No.
Yeah, a letdown, perhaps. I thought it was interesting. And the next one, a super blue moon, won't happen until 2037. I did not know that until I read this article this morning. A supermoon means a full moon in orbit is at or near its closest point to the Earth. So Monday's supermoon is the first of 4 consecutive this year, with the next ones coming in September, October, and November. So it has to do with big cycles.
So we're still getting more supermoons.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Buckle up.
See, you know when they say like solar and lunar events are like
Once in a lifetime.
they're once in a lifetime, and
They're
then you get
not.
your comets, but you get you get events every year, so it's like
Lame. Not that interesting.
they make it sound so such a big deal.
And it is residence on Portage.
Yes.
You've been corrected.
I didn't know. It's a nice residence.
That should be the new Lakeland
You've
Connect.
been corrected.
You've been corrected.
I like it.
We did mention it was hot yesterday. Is the weather maintaining for us here today?
Ooh, let's
Evan?
check on the current weather update. This morning, 15 degrees and sunny. Untrue. I walked out and it was sprinkling a bit.
Shut up.
Okay.
Oh,
If the weather says it's sunny, it is sunny.
The weather has been very wrong lately. Afternoon, the temperature's steady at 26. Okay, so we're still gonna be
it's gonna be
pretty
nice
nice.
day.
And a low of 15 degrees tonight. And it's a waxing crescent.
No, it's full. 100%.
Full moon on this day. 1975, Viking 1 is launched by NASA using a Titan launch vehicle. It became the first space probe to successfully land on Mars.
The more you know.
The more you know.
All right, in a little while, we're going to play Trivia Tuesday. It is, of course, our game today. We've also got some local news. And coming up, some of the stir about our latest round of Connect Pictures. We'll tell you what's going on next. The show is at a crawl here with these Phoenix picture updates to Heaven and Patience. I'm Michael, by the way. This is Connected. It's
I'm
by Dynamo
Michael.
Small Engine. And this is just, again, another reason why the picture that was put as our new cover photo makes all the more sense. I'm sure if you've passed by our page, you may have seen it. Had a lot of reacts. Here's the picture, Patience. If you could.
I didn't
pull-
grab the picture.
Well, I've got it.
Oh, you have it in the drive. Okay.
FB,
Stop.
cover photo.
Stop.
It's there.
Pause.
Pause. Pause. There it is. There's the one. And so you can tell this is a jokey picture where
It's
I
meant
just-
100% serious. Michael hates his job.
I am obviously there doing what some have described as a cringe with the
Who
finger
described
gun.
it as cringe?
Just another Colburn,
Chad?
younger.
Phoenix?
Of
Vienna?
the younger. Of the younger. Yeah.
Vienna.
Yeah. Cringe.
She didn't say you were Skibbity, Ohio?
Yeah.
Riz?
It was,
You have no
look at
Skibbity
look at
Ohio
this
Riz?
Rizzler.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, I can't even.
What the Sigma? So, anyways, here's the picture. I thought it turned out really well. Oh, we're just
Connected.
That's it. That's actually Zuckerberg shutting down the stream because we can't have any images depicting what that might be. Now, look, most people, 98, 99% of people, understood that that picture was humorous.
Because if you know the dynamic here, you know Michael is always, in
We have-
between things.
We have a married couple. We have 2 daughters, and then we have Menzies, right?
The adopted cousin, stepson. Friend?
That's the dynamic.
I wouldn't go as far as friend. I don't know.
Acquaintance?
Yeah, easy smork.
Stop it.
We won't say friend. Anyways, so we did get an email that saying, hey, you know, this is a serious problem. Suicide is no joking matter. Take it down. And we get it. Understood that that's not really what that picture was about. So, just,
It's still up.
yeah, it's still up. I don't think there's a big plan to take it down or anything.
Mom says you're her friend.
Well, it's good to know you have a friend
You're
in the mix.
also emceeing my wedding, so
Yeah, you
what
say-
does that mean?
Well, it means you've hired me. It doesn't even mean I'm a friend. It means
I'm not paying you.
That's the only reason I'm going.
Wait, you guys are getting paid?
You're
I'm
going
getting something.
You're
I'm
going.
getting something
Listen.
for it. I have to, and not only that, I have to pay. I have to pay to attend.
Yeah, because you also get a lovely
That's
vacation.
a little selfish of you, Heaven.
Yeah, little self-centered.
We'll discuss this later.
Anyways, so this was evidence. This wasn't just one-off picture. This professional shot. We did a whole round of pictures.
No, it was just that one. That's what represents connected.
I know we all dressed up and we thought, let's just take one picture, and that would be more actually than some other photo shoots that we've seen come to light. But what a lot of people don't know, Heaven, is that we're starting to get more into that network game. You know,
What do you mean?
I've always envisioned Lakeland Connect as a network, right, of television-esque programming.
Okay.
And people don't know that we are about to pitch shows, like to the major streamers, have it be like a Connect original that we would air, and then maybe option it to streaming services.
I know what you're speaking of.
Yeah, you. Are you following my bit now?
I got you now.
how I'm setting this up? Like there was like dramas. Everyone loves dramas. HBO, known for their dramas.
Yeah.
We have a spin. We have a spin on HBO drama.
Oh.
That's not the one. That's
Whoa, there it is.
see there's a new season.
Will they learn to connect?
Will they learn to connect?
Will they?
That's the answer.
Where's your leg? The other half of your leg is gone.
Leg actually disappeared.
Yeah. What you'd learn actually in the pilot is that I just have the one, and the other is a stump.
It's amputation.
Or taking it from the other picture, that the finger gun did not go up high, went down low. Took me out at the knees.
What are you using? A double barrel shotgun?
I know.
Damn.
I don't know, but we've got lots of show ideas upcoming. You might see several more over the next couple of days, and we'll just kind of throw them right in. This one, it's more that document. Everyone loves true crime, right? Everyone
No, I didn't grab it because you said we wouldn't show it.
Huh?
You said we would just show Succession.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You said we'll just go with the Succession today.
I meant both. I meant the two. The two I did. You don't have it. Are you serious?
Stall.
Okay. Well, this is fun.
Just really cue it up.
Really cue it up.
Okay, we
I've been
gotta really
I've been
discuss it.
really queuing it up here.
How did you come up with this idea, Michael?
Well, we had a lot to work with the headshot images, and what everyone might find is I'm taking some liberties here with the pictures, some group and some individual. Some individual pictures. So,
Some, I don't know if it's fitting.
You're talking about what it is.
The next
now.
one, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're talking about what it is.
Just gonna cue it up real hard. Get you real excited.
Yeah.
The
Patience.
reason that I hate my job, Michael.
What? Repeat that one more time.
Say that louder.
Michael, you're the reason I hate my job.
Really? Yeah, I'm the reason.
He says, no, we'll roll them out over the week, let's just do Succession today.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I did
you
not.
Did.
I said we'll do these two today so that you guys will have time, and now this whole bit is ruined. And because now we've over-explained, and now, for the whole week or whatever, unless people are just going to one-time tune in, we've now over-explained. There is a lot resting on the shoulders of this image.
It's a good image.
There's a lot resting on. They're dying. Here it is. New doc coming out. Now people may not remember this show. That's like 8 or 9 years old. But
Is this are these the same? Are these from the same day?
who knows? Who knows? Anyway, there it is.
His face looks a little extra big.
Yeah, they're not quite aligned. They're not quite aligned.
That's okay. Making a murderer.
So
Murderer.
there it is. We're optioning these shows. We're getting into the network game.
I'll make one.
We're getting into the network game. A lot of people don't know this, but we're getting involved.
Other shows, TBD, as in tomorrow, be determined.
What?
Don't worry about it.
We had a mention here from Terry. Broberg and Holloway are now St. Louis Blues. The Oilers did not match the offers. Yeah. There's this whole offer sheet business that was going on. And so Dylan Holloway and Philip Broberg, that were part of the Stanley Cup final run, are now on St. Louis.
Oh.
They signed offer sheets. The Oilers did not match. They're gone. See you later.
Todd Colston is an Oiler now.
He is, yes. And I'm sure your father-in-law is...
He got a nice call.
I'm sure he's thrilled about that. Vasily Podkolzin, who was the best player at the 2018 Bonneville-hosted World Junior A Challenge, is now an Edmonton Oiler.
Yeah, and he gave him a very lovely phone call yesterday. He's very excited to
Really?
move. 2 weeks he moves.
Yeah. They were chatting.
They were chatting.
Oh, wow.
Keeps in touch with the Russians.
Well, so proudly displaying those Russian jackets at one time, and now it's kind of not
Taboo to not or to do it.
Yeah, it's not quite the same. So there you go. I did want to mention too the golf.
The golf?
The golf. Yeah, on Thursday, Chad and I. We participated in the Lloyd's SAD Insurance Brokers Golf Tournament for Kidsport Bonneville. And I hate to tell you this, but the golf game is starting to come to fruition.
How?
It's starting to slowly.
How are you getting better?
Well, it's practice. It turns out if you play more.
You've played twice.
That's right.
I've played like 10 times this year and I'm not better.
It boosted my confidence. I hit about a 15, 20-foot putt for birdie on 13.
Ooh.
Patience, as I told Patience, she would have really relished this tournament because we played the back nine twice. And she really enjoys the back nine.
That's true, because we always play the front nine for couples.
So it was a lot of fun. It was great to see more money raised for Kidsport. And so
The golf course was busy this weekend then, or last weekend.
well, on that Thursday, Canadian Natural was doing one at the same time. And they were just doing the front nine. So
Yeah, and then they also had the Pontiacs tournament, did they not?
that's upcoming this Saturday.
Oh, I thought that was...
No, that's still to come. Still to come.
When I went there on Friday, there was a couple Pontiacs trucks there.
Well, they could have been there for.
Maybe they're
other
just
reasons.
golfing.
Yeah, no, it has not happened yet. I assure you,
Oh.
it is this Saturday, and there are still some slots open for teams to come in and play, but it is still yet to come this
Okay.
Saturday. So, all right, we'll take a break. We've got some local news to get to, including cybersecurity, which has been a bit of a topic, as well as, and this is kind of fun, although I wonder if it might not be as cool. I wouldn't go so far as to call that cool, but it is somewhat neat, and it's a new set of trading cards that are coming out in the area. This is true. This is not a bit. I'm not setting up. I'm not setting up. There's not another poster coming out here. But there is a local set of trading cards that are coming out.
Okay.
So I'll tell you what those are after the break.
It's time to get the fire started and bring the heat. No need to be cold and blue, as Rockslide is cutting you a deal on their firewood.
Man, look at all that wood.
Rockslide has lots of wood available in varieties such as spruce, birch, tamarack, and poplar. Get your firewood today. Call 780-826-9345.
We're going to take you for a little tour of the Ardmore Family Golf Course. That's right, Ardmore is family friendly. They've got a beautiful driving range. They've got a absolute astonishing mini golf, and then as well the course, it's going to play nice too. So we're going to take a look at all three components. Got Oliver here today, I've got Vienna here today, and we're going to have a good time. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, so we took in everything that Ardmore had to offer today. We did the driving range. What else did we do?
Mini golf
Yeah.
and normal golfing.
And normal golfing. We did all three components here that Ardmore Family Golf offers. They've got a great 9-hole mini golf out here. It's only $10 for an adult, $5 for a kid. They've got food, bevies, everything that you could possibly want while you're taking in your golf experience. And as well, the driving range and the golf. It's all here for you at Ardmore Family Golf, just less money. There you have it. That's Vienna. That's Oliver. Thanks for joining us today.
Now you've been connected.
We're back here and connected. Michael, Heaven, and Patience here, brought to you by Dynamo Small Engine, your Husqvarna dealer in the Lakeland. Haven't mentioned it yet, but you know what you should do with the show?
Share it.
You should share the show. You should share the
Terry
show.
mentioned it. First comment.
The people know. Terry
people
knows.
know.
You know. Hashtag share the show.
Hashtag.
That could have been a tongue twister
You
in
caught
itself.
me for smork.
I think before the show, we're going to have to do some linguistic
I
exercises,
agree.
right? We're going to have to do some, something to get us ready for all the speaking
Well, yeah,
that we
because
do.
I don't wake up and then immediately talk.
This is why I don't like doing the morning show, is because I'm not warmed up. I need warm-up time.
Okay, how about
The first conversation I'm going to have of the day is going to be recorded.
that's not true. When
Yeah.
we
Talked to us before.
Yes, but they're brief.
Michael actually
usually.
walks to the office
Today
and
was-
doesn't say a word.
Today I was here in a reasonable fashion and time.
Yeah,
But that's
it's
why I
true.
like doing the evening stuff, is because I'm warmed up. I've had a day's worth of conversations and I'm ready to go,
I feel as though the opposite, because I have all my speaking to do in the morning. Then I don't have to my social battery, you know.
Right. You got to rev up.
Yeah.
You got to rev up throughout the day.
Yeah. Well. Sure.
So I think I have a virus connected to my email.
Mpox.
Yeah, not. Oh, hey, that could be a joke that might not age well if we have.
COVID part 2.
Exactly.
I'm ready.
Because I had a TikTok. That was my only TikTok I'd made that had to do with COVID. This was in January of 2020.
Oh
before
no,
lockdowns.
2 months
And then when it
before.
like hit us hard, I had to take it down because it was racist, apparently. Here's a sample email that I think. This email is from OBJ Goof.
Okay.
Michael Menzies. Hi, this is. How would you say that? Obj?
Can I see it?
Obj? OBJ.
Obj goof.
Obj Goof.
Obj goof.
Hi, this is Obj Goof on behalf of the Student Loan Debt Department. We tried to contact you at your home but did not hear back. Your student loans have been marked as possibly eligible for forgiveness under the new 2024 guidelines. Your case number is 42025.
Oh, you're going to say it?
And your file, it's not real, so it's, and your file will remain open in my system for only one more day. Please give your dedicated eligibility line a call on Tuesday it's a 888 number. We can take your call between the hours of 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Thank you. Obj Goof.
What's the email it came from?
It came from the email of objgoof@outlook.com.
Outlook? Yeah, it's not real.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Here's another one that I just got an hour ago. The title of the email is, your legislation takes effect on 08/2024 NEORG 57195217464 of plan. And it says 2/4 my email, direct debit ledger number. It's a big number, and then it's there's an attachment.
Is this your work email?
No,
Delete the whole thing
no,
then.
I think I gotta wash it all, but it's I'm a little concerned.
Download a
My dad would not be happy to hear this.
hopefully
Considering
he's not watching.
this is his livelihood. Fixing computers that have viruses on them, installing antivirus. Your
Gotcha.
your McAfee and your Norton defense systems.
That's what your dad
And all
does?
that. Well, that's a thing he does. One of those several things.
One of the many.
So,
Jack of all trades. I see.
you ever receive you ever virused up a computer, your phone?
Yup. Sure did.
Oh, it sounds like a story.
No, it's not really a story. It's just The Sims.
Oh, you simmed it up or what?
Simmed it up a little too hard with custom content.
No wonder you blurred out the toes there.
No.
Custom content.
It's just like sometimes when you're playing The Sims, your Sims have, like, all of them have bad hairstyles, and you're like, I want a new hairstyle. So you go download one that somebody, like a creator, made,
Oh,
and it's free. But sometimes it's like packed with viruses.
It's free with a virus.
yeah.
Sometimes they're packed with viruses if you get them. When I was first getting into the custom content,
You're right.
I went to the wrong website
As one does
sometimes. And then
when you're looking for custom content. Yeah.
it's not that kind.
What? I'm just repeating what you're saying.
Yeah, but in a different way.
To Jack Lake. I'm with you here. I'm following you.
Anyways.
Yeah. You got a dirty
Yeah.
old virus.
Dirty old virus from the Sims custom content. And now we only use good websites with my hardcore virus protection.
Hardcore.
Hardcore. That computer's not going anywhere.
Double rep. Bubba, they found in Africa 3 different diseases he have, HIV, smallpox, and COVID. I think this has to do with the monkeypox, which we did mention it, but monkeypox is now being deemed a very serious concern by the World Health Organization.
It's a WHO crisis again.
It's so I guess we will pay attention to it,
Now we wait.
but who knows? Terry, I have millions waiting for me in Nigeria, according to my emails.
Oh,
See, I would feel better if it was one of those. These are like
Yeah, these
my
ones are
student loan debt that I don't have, that you don't know about, obj goof. How am I supposed to take this seriously? It's not even a good fake if your name is so ridiculous, like obj goof. You know what I mean?
like even if your name is Obshgoof,
Yeah,
change it.
don't use that.
Don't use that.
And
on.
all this is meant to talk about cybersecurity. Because the city of Cold Lake had a big cybersecurity situation where their servers were, messed with, breached, dare I say, and this caused the town of Bonnyville to fast track their IT upgrades. Now, this was on the cards for them to do, but they had a special meeting in late July in order to approve $250,000 to be allocated from capital reserves to complete the infrastructure upgrade project. We have a clip here from the morning after where the mayor, Elisa Brasso, talks a little bit about the need and want to update their cybersecurity.
Thing happens that close to home, you start taking a look at what you're doing. This has been a topic of conversation in many circles for quite a few years to protect ourselves against cybersecurity. It was something that the town was planning for, but not until 2025. And so in light of the crisis with the city of Cold Lake, we said, maybe we should be talking about this now and not wait. And yes, so we called an emergency council meeting to discuss bringing up that budget and allocating that budget right now so we can start the planning now and not, in the near future.
Something in the budget mark of about $250,000, $250,000.
Yep.
And what is this? This is upgrading just all the systems that the town is operating on, getting them up to, the best technology. Like, what is that? Do you have much knowledge about what that specifically entails in terms of the upgrades?
Just taking a look at all the technology and updating all the technology. They've got a really good proposal of what needs to be changed.
So there's the cybersecurity clip, but I think we were all distracted a little bit, although I will just summarize that, it's all like server upgrades, new infrastructure, the best at the moment. But speaking of scams,
Is this a joke?
I'm trying to click on her profile.
be careful.
Don't click
be
on it.
careful. If it's linked to a certain email, your email might get hacked. But I was just explaining how Obj Goof and others have been emailing me.
I think you're attracting it.
They
And
found you.
speak of the devil, Obj Goof's cousin, Caddy Brooklyn.
Patty Brooklyn.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Hello.
Welcome, Caddy.
Impressed about your profile and personalities. What do I have, BPD? I'm impressed with your profile and personalities.
Welcome to this reading of Lakeland Drama House Theater.
I also admire your good sense of humor on here. Oh, there you go. Right, Scott? I mean, that makes sense. Terry's got a good sense of humor on
She
here.
doesn't normally write in the comment
I
section.
don't normally do this.
But hey, this time, 3 times.
I don't.
Maybe she's doing it as a spoof.
Maybe it is a spoof.
This would be good. This would be a good bit. But I don't normally do this, but I think you deserve the compliment.
Compliment.
I wouldn't send you a friend request. I don't think that sort of thing is appropriate. But trying to add you, but is not going through. Can you please send me a friend request?
Why can't I view her profile?
Click on my profile picture on
I'm
here.
trying.
And you are going to see it. Send me a friend request so I can accept it, or
I can't view anybody's.
inbox me on Messenger. Don't do that. Don't do that. But that is weird. That is uncanny.
You're attracting them.
I guess so. I don't.
Once you talk about them, they disappear.
They just. Here they are. So I don't know. It's always a good time to update your cybersecurity, as the town of Bonnyville is doing. They're updating their infrastructure. I need to update my infrastructure. City of Cold Lake, they're obviously going through that issue. I'm either going to connect today or tomorrow with Craig Copeland. We might get Copeland in studio.
Ooh.
Let me see what the latest. You might be in town. You might be in town tomorrow. Because there's lots to talk about in the city of Cold Lake. Okay, I guess. Did you find out? Were you able to click on the profile picture, Patience?
No,
it's
and I tried
unclickable.
searching her up, and she doesn't exist.
This is fishy.
Oh, she's just gonna keep spamming.
Oh no.
All right, Mr.
Do we do
whoever
it?
you are.
Do we hide and report the comment?
Yes.
Report the comment. Like, it'll let me click on Terry.
Yeah. I think we need to report
comment.
the scam. That's the thing.
Get
too.
the mods in here.
You report the comment, but then there's so many options that you have to fill out. I think just spam is what I'm gonna go with.
That's what I would.
Spam.
I think then we're gonna block. Yeah, and then hide all. Should we hide? I'm gonna hide all. Just really click it all.
What a fun improvisational.
You can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up.
Nope.
Can't make it up either. That I was talking about these trading cards that are going to be
Right.
of locals. So what it is, the Bonnyville RCMP. I was surprised to read this, but this came out on Friday. The Bonnyville RCMP have a set of trading cards that they are going to be releasing.
It's real.
It's real. Here they are. These are some of the cards. It's going to be a 21 card set. Now, you know.
The dog.
Yeah, you've got the victim services dogs, Odie and Romeo. I'm sorry, the picture it's a really weird dimension of a picture. So they're kind of cut off. But Romeo's on the right, Odie's on the left.
Do each of the RCMP officers get their own card?
The members get a card, and then there's that sick detachment card that was there.
Yeah, that was cool.
If you look at that, you get the building card there too.
Ooh.
Almost like a checklist type of card for the set. It's cop cards. They're called cop cards.
Cop cards.
That's right. So 21 card set, 18 RCMP members, 2 victim services dogs, and the detachment building itself. So what they're doing here is they're trying to promote community policing and show the public a different side of themselves than what they might read or see in the media. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, Staff Sergeant Park? So here's how you get the cards. You approach RCMP members out in public when you see them.
You got those trading cards?
And ask for a card. I would suggest you do it not during a active. Like if you see the lights going and they have someone pulled over.
I'm gonna get pulled over on purpose.
Yeah, that's right. Hey,
I'm just trying to collect the cards.
trying to get the cards.
I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have sped.
I would have blown through that red light normally, but
I saw you and I just really wanted your card.
it's true. So
Give me your card. Give me your
Yeah.
card.
I want that. I got a full set. I need to complete. The only stipulation is that each officer has to be the one to hand out their own card.
So it's like the Delta thing.
Yeah, a little bit.
The pilots all carry trading cards.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You'll have to physically see each police officer to have a chance at winning the contest.
So I can't trade them?
So
like
do I
Pokemon
need to
cards?
become a victim to see Odie and the other one?
That's a good question.
You have to find them.
I think you can go.
You have to find
Is it
them.
like a geocache for the building? Like you gotta,
Yeah, how
I
do
gotta
ask
case
the
the
building?
outside.
I think you might have to go to the detachment building to get it. I'm guessing, but
That's
I don't
the first
know.
place I'm going.
And then case the perimeter, you know,
Yeah.
without going in, just like walk around it.
Hey, you just look over the fence and you're like, oh, hey,
no, it's probably inside one of the electrical
I got
outlets.
them.
Maybe in one of the cells. Might have to get arrested for that.
The holding
Got one of
cell.
them cards. That good.
I know you guys are doing the trading cards.
Yeah.
I know you're doing the trading cards.
Yeah. Well, I think trading. I think you'd have to do some trades to really.
Yeah, they're trading cards.
So we're bribing the officers now? Or
Who knows? It's part of a contest to see if community members can collect all available cards from the 2024 series. The first 3 to go to the detachment with the entire set will win a prize. They don't say what the prize is.
prize, they
A
say.
prize.
I want an RCMP vehicle.
I want a siren.
I just want the siren. I don't need the vehicle. Actually, no. I want the partition in the back for my dogs.
Pretty sure it's just a piece of plexiglass.
Could you get a ride along?
Oh, a
I was
ride
supposed to, if COVID didn't happen, I was supposed to be able to do a ride along with the Eastern Alberta Rural Crime Reduction Unit.
That's cool.
And then COVID hit. I was setting it up. I was talking to like the staff sergeant at one of these crime town hall meetings in Cold Lake. His name escapes me, but he was a higher level. We don't typically see them represented at these types of meetings. Anyway, we were talked after the meeting. Yeah, you should do a ride along. We had a guy from the Edmonton Journal do a ride along and see how it went.
That's
it was
cool.
Like, and then bang, it didn't happen because COVID.
And then March
COVID-19.
20th happened.
Yeah, and then. And now, if I tried to set it up, I'd be frightened that maybe
Mpox would
Mpox.
come for you.
It would just.
Mpox better not impact.
You know how it's transmitted?
What?
Sex.
Is that it?
I don't know.
So all I gotta do is not have sex with someone with Mpox?
Not as easy as it looks. I'm sure
For you, maybe, but for me,
I think there are other ways it's transmitted.
Didn't you get
but-
married this weekend?
no.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh. And
Caught.
the answer is, I think, yes, you did.
yeah.
Patience got you there. That was.
It was a gotcha. Gotcha.
Jenna says, "Oh, they did this before, and Vienna collected them." Yeah, this is
Did Vienna win?
This is the third time.
What was the prize in question?
What was the prize?
Good to know.
I'd like to know. I want to do a ride along.
Yes, says Martha. They gave them away on Halloween.
I guess no. That's. Do they stand? The Pontiacs do that.
What's that?
They stand at the crosswalks. But what do the RCMP do? Do you just have to go to the detachment?
Well, usually they have. They're set up at the.
When their check stops are set up, that's when you know, when they're
I'm
trying
going
to catch people
trick-or-treating
speeding,
for-
when they're parked on the side
I'm
of the road,
going
that's when you get
trick-or-treating
them.
this year.
Yeah. Why not?
Has this started already, the trading cards?
I don't know. They just put this out Friday, so they didn't give a date. But I would say, not. You know, there's no harm in asking.
Hey, can I have your trading card?
Yeah.
What if, is it embarrassing if I don't know their name when I ask?
Well, that's how you learn. How else are you gonna know? You can't. Not everyone knows all the RCMP officers, right? You gotta learn.
If I get pulled over, I always forget what their name is immediately.
Yeah, because you're so concerned.
Because
that
they
you're
say,
being
I'm
pulled.
officer blah, blah, blah. And then I go,
Or it's because you're too high. No,
yeah,
that's a joke.
that's me.
That's a joke. No, you're not driving under the influence. It's just humor. So yeah, there's these cards. They're coming out. It's a little different. Something to do. So
Good
there
to
you
know.
go. Today might be good weather to ask an RCMP officer for their cop card.
As we just learned, today might be good weather. Your current energy, current weather update, 15 degrees and sunny this morning as you're heading to work. 26 is the steady temperature today, and 15 degrees with a full moon this evening on this day. Demi Lovato's birthday today, 1992. Oh,
Oh,
you grabbed Poot!
that is.
It's Poot Lovato.
God. That's not a good picture of them.
She's a she again.
Is she?
She's a she again.
Are they? I'm not sure.
And Andrew Garfield.
You say so. I trust.
Why did you grab bad pictures of them today?
Whoa. Yeah, you really are just.
Like,
Got
Andrew
some
Garfield
good
is not
shots.
a bad-looking fella, but that makes him look a little
Yeah, it's not
not great.
a very attractive picture. Not a thirst trap. See the new Sydney Sweeney? It dropped on
Yes.
Friday.
He interrupted my work day to show me.
Well, it was trending everywhere. It was
Because
it was trending.
I actually opened my Instagram to a straight up butt picture on my
Yeah.
feed. Why would you put that as the first image in your carousel?
Well, it makes,
It's called a thirst trap for a reason, Heaven.
you don't follow enough hoes on Instagram, clearly, because
Obviously.
that's a attention grabber. But the best thing I saw about it was that someone said, and you won't really get the reference, but her opening up with a butt pic, her thirst trap being based on that is like when Larry Burge shot the ball with just his left hand one game and scored 40 points. The versatility is.
Anybody can.
Excite your sports bar experience at the Players Lounge in Bonnyville. Catch all the games on their big screens while enjoying their daily specials. Half-price Happy Mondays, Rib Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, build your own poutine on Thursdays, and every Saturday, it's Ladies' Night. Play the VLTs and trivia games any day of the week at the Players Lounge in Bonnyville.
You have a choice when it comes to your propane, diesel, gas, and lubricant supplier. Blue Wave Energy Bonnyville is a full-service solution, allowing you to keep employees warm, equipment and vehicles running, and productivity and performance primed. Dedicating their time to ensure reliable product availability, dependable on-site delivery, and exceptional customer service. Contact Blue Wave Energy Bonnyville today at 780-826-3967 or visit them in person at 5501 49th Street, Bonnyville.
It's the Connected Morning Show. Michael, Evan, and
is it?
Patience.
Oh, weird notification. Chad Colburn is watching.
Oh, that is a strange
That
notification.
never happened.
Pretty earlier in the day. So it's 8:42 if you're just tuning in. All brought to you by Dynamo Small Engine, your Husqvarna dealer in the Lakeland. Patience, you've cooked up another edition of Trivia Tuesday for us.
I cooked.
Yeah, you got out the pots and pans, and what dish do you have for us?
Today we are serving animated trivia.
Animated trivia.
Is the trivia itself animated?
Might I add.
Yeah.
Trivia.
That's
Tuesday!
Animated trivia. Weird.
maybe
Damn you, Heaven,
yeah.
Chad says.
Maybe I went a little far in the cooking, but
No, I cooked.
There was a lot of focus on the questions, not on the title graphic. So I have a question before we start.
Yes, sir.
The question is, this is an anime, is it?
I have dug into my niche that only I know about,
Oh, no.
and I have come up with 12 anime questions.
Anime?
Anime.
Tid?
No. It's anime.
It's
Yeah, it's
anime.
animated. You've all seen the movies. I don't know anything. I wouldn't do you like that.
Okay, I was getting
I was also scared.
EJ flashbacks.
Yeah,
in
no,
my-
we're
in my
good.
head
It's
about-
animated movies. Some Disney,
Some DreamWorks.
some yeah. Some
Okay.
about like who voiced the character.
Apparently
some
your
are...
mic is off. Is it?
No, it
It's on
isn't.
now.
I am looking at the on button and it is lit up orange.
There you go.
Dad, are you gonna play the game today? He's commenting
He's
a
in.
lot.
He's
Dang.
in like Flynn.
Do
So
you think
this
he's on
is-
the toilet?
This is good.
He's probably pooping.
We're playing for Burger King Cold Lake today. Just comment your answers. They don't have to be correct, but just participate, and that is a chance to win.
Michael
BK, have it your way.
is
Heaven
starting.
is the betting favorite for this. by the
Michael's
way.
starting.
We'll see.
Michael, what animated movie features the song "Everything Is Awesome"?
Everything is awesome. Okay, I'm not certain, but I have a guess
When you live in a dream.
because I don't think it's Frozen.
How do you know?
How do you know?
I don't. I know it's not Shrek.
I know it's not Shrek.
It's not Shrek. I'm going to say B, the Lego movie.
Yay.
It's the Lego movie.
It is the Lego movie.
There's a little sample of my dish.
That's a good sample. It's a good little taste.
It's very easy. So there is more than 12 questions. I'm unsure how many questions there are.
Oh, you just kept going?
I just yeah, until I was like, yeah, it's probably good.
More
Okay.
than the recipe prescribed. You
Yes.
just kept making. Okay.
Okay, Heaven.
Good job. Everyone's killing it so far.
What 1994 movie was about a cub called Simba?
Oh, so we're going real easy.
The game is for the commenters. We don't gain anything.
That's true. That's true. I gain winning or losing.
Pride.
Pride. Bragging rights. So A is not about a lion cub or a cub.
That sounded like your dog whining. Just say the answer. Heaven.
Okay, C, the Lion King. Scott said D. What was D?
You laughing at Scott?
Heaven, we say that any answer is acceptable, and then you go and laugh at him.
Then you laugh. Then you're laughing. You're laughing at
Sorry,
them. That's
Scott.
not nice.
It's acceptable.
Of course,
It
it's
is acceptable.
It's wrong, but it's.
Oh, Michael, this one's for you.
It's a doozy.
What kind of animal is Rango in Rango?
Okay. Just saw Rango not
just
that
see it.
long ago.
For the first time, might I add.
For the first time.
Great
yes.
film.
Very pleasantly surprised about how good Rango was. Is he, I believe he's a chameleon.
A chameleon.
Chameleon.
Scott says he'll need a therapist now.
Scott, I'm so sorry.
TLC counseling.
True.
If we're going to recommend or refer, that would be the one. So there you
This
go.
is true. This is true.
Which 2003 movie was about a clownfish called Marlin?
It wasn't about a clown. Actually, I guess you could say he was the
It was
center.
more about him than it was about Nemo.
Thanks for giving me the answer. But B, Finding Nemo. This
Finding
is gonna be
Nemo.
This is gonna be us going back and forth with correct answers
Well, maybe.
It all boils
I
down
hope
to,
so.
did I make an even number of questions?
I'm ready. I am ready.
Which 2006 movie was about a dancing penguin? You don't get multiple choice
here. Okay,
anymore.
I like
What?
this. I like it.
You're cooked.
What? Okay. What was? Sorry, I was waiting for the visual, so I wasn't listening. As
Which 2006 movie was
Okay.
about a dancing penguin?
Scott says Sharknado.
Happy Feet.
That's correct.
Out of here.
Michael, great job.
We saw that in the Vermilion Theater.
Yeah, you would have.
He would have.
You would do that.
Heaven,
The tap dancing penguin.
Yeah.
which animated film is set in the small town of Blythe Hollow?
Pardon? Can I have multiple choice, please?
That's half a point. Michael's pulling ahead.
That doesn't.
Got a little harder.
Well, I know which ones it's not. but two of them are kind of in the same universe. B. Coraline.
Michael.
It's Paranorman?
Whoa, Michael.
I'm gonna guess Paranormal.
That's correct.
I saw that movie once and I hated it.
I wouldn't have said Paranormal if you didn't yell that up. What makes you feel better?
What?
Michael.
I would have never guessed that.
Which cartoon series made its first appearance as part of the Tracy Volumi show?
The Simpsons.
That's correct. The Simpsons. Michael is pulling ahead.
No! I'm gonna lose.
Heaven. Puss in Boots is a spin-off of what animated movie?
Shrek
Okay,
2.
you're back in it. You're back in it.
Shrek 2.
I would have taken Shirk.
No.
Not Shrek.
Sure. Which is similar to Shork and Smork.
And Spork.
What is happening today? Shrek.
Triva.
Just dropping letters, rearranging them as we please.
Oh, wow. Okay.
What an interesting quiz this is
I
turned
had to
into
say
here.
Shrek 2 because sometimes you come at me for sequels.
This is true.
That's true.
And Puss in Boots was not in the first one.
Very good, very good.
Michael, Elastigirl was a character in which animated film?
Hey, there's two answers here.
I'm going to say The Incredibles.
And?
The Incredibles 2.
And newly announced?
The Incredibles
3?
Christmas special?
No.
Disney Infinity? Yeah, that's correct.
Disney Infinity.
Who does the voice of Puss in Boots in the film Puss in Boots?
Whoa, we're really
Antonio Banderas.
leaning into the...
I like the voice questions. I know, like,
There's
all the-
yeah, that's what the rest of the quiz is.
Really?
We have 1, 2,
love those.
3 left.
Okay.
That's it?
Yes.
Oh, so it's going to end on me.
Yeah. Heaven loses anyway, so
We'll see.
we'll see. Michael, who provided the voice of Rango in Rango?
Give a moment. We haven't had a comment or two.
That's true. You're
Sorry,
going
guys.
too fast.
I can put the multiple choice back up.
No, don't.
Well, I know the answer.
Oh. Okay, here, I'll put the multiple choice up then.
It's Johnny Depp.
That's correct.
Johnny Depperson.
Or Johnny Deep. No, I'm just kidding. I spelled it right.
Brad Pitt.
Bradley Pita.
Heaven, who did the voice of Flint Lockwood in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
I need to visualize here.
Yes, visualize.
Cheeseburger.
That's not correct. That's the machine.
The Flintstoner.
I really want to. Can you put up the thing?
She's taking half a point.
No. It's Bill Hader.
Yes, it is.
See,
Bill
I knew it was one of the. I knew it was one of the hot rodders.
Last one, Michael.
Comment section is on strike after Heaven's slanderous
I'm sorry,
comments.
Scott.
Just attacks.
Michael, who did the voice of Horton in the movie Horton Hears a Who?
Don't give him the multiple choice. You know.
It's Jim Carrey.
Yeah, it is. Great job.
I love the voice questions, but you are equally knowledgeable in the voice questions.
Bodied up once again in your category. Tough one. Tough bill. It's all right.
Had to throw the Paranorman question in there, didn't you?
I didn't make it. Do you know how much work it would be for me to come up with all of these questions off my brain at 6 in the morning?
So you found Shirk?
No, I typed Shirk instead of Shrek. I typed the answers.
Yeah.
Triva?
I typed that too,
Animated
obviously.
Triva.
Ooh.
Shut the Shirk up. Smork.
Okay, we're gonna take a break. After the break, we're gonna announce the winner of the Burger King Cold Lake gift card. and then we'll come back and let you know what is coming up in terms of events around the community.
We're out in Cold Lake this evening, and I'm joined alongside Jerry. And reason why we're here is Dynamo Small Engine has done an install out here of an automower, but Jerry has also been in, or has had an automower now since 2016. So basically when they first came out. Hey, Jerry?
Yeah.
So Jerry, just tell me a little bit about your experience with Dynamo Small Engine to this point.
We've had great luck with Jeff. He's great with service, and whenever I had any trouble, I just call him up and he looks after it. And I haven't had very much trouble with the mower itself, but a little bit I did have. He got it fixed right away, and it was good.
All right, now we're talking about Husqvarna automowers, and the whole automower craze is really starting to take on. You got a robot basically cutting your grass. Jerry, and you'll probably find yourself a little busy and you don't have a lot of time to cut grass. Is that a good statement? Fair statement?
We're in business here, and so it's nice to be able to not have to come home and right after work and run around and cut the grass. Is while you're at work, it's cutting. It cuts 24 hours a day.
Yes.
And it just goes rain or shine, whatever you want to do. You can program it to whatever.
Jerry, thank you very much for joining me here. Really appreciate it. And for you guys, if you want more information on these automowers, just get a hold of Jeff over at Dynamo Small Engine.
Can I get for you today?
Oh, I don't really know.
Why don't you try our flatbread pizza?
Pizzas?
Prepare your senses for an experience like no other with Tim Hortons' new flatbread pizza. Starting at $7.49, these pizzas come in 4 delicious flavors: bacon everything, chicken parmesan, pepperoni, and simply cheese. It's more than just a pizza. It's an experience. One that enchants your taste buds and leaves you wanting more.
The new mango starfruit quencher at Tim Hortons, it's quenching.
Scott, I would like to deeply apologize about my actions. I didn't know that this would hurt you so bad, and I didn't want to affect your commenting, but to make it up to you, we're going to give you the Burger King gift card today.
You're really bent up about this, Ev.
I'm really bent up about it.
You get legit tears there.
Got some tears.
You need these? You need these to hide them?
No,
No?
I won't stoop down to that level.
Good thing. Good thing. It's been a somber commercial break as we come back, as we get our bearings again here. Sort of going into ASMR now. I'm not sure why.
We're stepping on the line
I just
here.
feel like the tone has dropped a little bit. Yeah.
Patience had to stop that.
Scott today is our Burger King Cold Lake winner for his excellent guess of Sharknado.
Sharknado.
Why not? And Terry says he was busy making a new friend on Facebook. Yeah, let us know how the correspondence with Carrata, what was it? Carrata?
Caddy. Brooklyn.
Caddy Brooklyn.
I hope she's not real.
Wouldn't that be?
And we're just roasting the hell out of her because she's doing a bit.
It was a good bit, I will say.
It was a good enough bit that I did block her and report her comment as spam.
True. That's true. In these times of cybersecurity, you have to be vigilant. That's why I use a VPN. NordVPN.
We should get a VPN sponsor.
I've said that before,
You
too.
did say that. I do remember.
I don't remember that.
We need to get, well, this, I don't know if but I've said this in the past anyways, about, the web show, if we keep it up, if we really go worldwide, Then we need a VPN because everyone has a VPN
And that
sponsor.
pre-made food sponsor, you know, the HelloFresh,
Oh, yeah.
the good food.
Hey, I had.
Made good.
We used to do HelloFresh for like a year or two.
We did too.
Yeah,
we
so,
did
I
with
mean-
our family, and I did by myself.
I've never done it by myself. It's too much
so
effort.
good.
It costs so much money. I hope they never become a. Kidding.
Oh,
I shop local.
that's right. That's what I was going to say too.
Shop local.
Shop local.
Wholesale.
Oh, I should grab my pictures of my kitchen. That'll be my topic tomorrow.
Yeah,
Deal.
yeah. Those are good pictures. So share. But just use one of them, and then we'll stretch them out throughout the week.
You're gonna be very disappointed in my picture tomorrow, and my poster I create.
No.
It will be pedophile related.
Whoa. What?
Are you gonna
Watch
do a
your back, and Menzies.
Jeffrey Dahmer?
Oh, perfect, Heaven.
Our community is fueled by Blue Wave Energy. For all things propane and fuel, go see Blue Wave Fuel back in action at Blue Wave. Coming up, it is fast approaching, Heaven.
Very fast approaching.
The Bellamy Foundation of the Arts.
Today is the 20th?
Today's the 20th, yes.
10 more days,
Mhm.
guys. Friday, August 30th, Clayton Bellamy Foundation of the Arts is hosting their second annual gala and golf. The gala, obviously, begins on the Friday. That is where you're going to see Danny Hooper, who's hosting again, with performances by Aaron Pritchett, Michelle Wright, Trevor Hurst of Econoline Crush, and the ladies of Nice Horse. And then, obviously, this is going to follow up with some golf at the Bonnyville Golf and Country Club. This was a great event last year. I was at the golf portion of it, as that's when I was working at the golf course.
Yep.
And it was a busy day,
Oh, I'm sure.
and there was a great meal to follow. So
Good to hear. Yeah, the big auction, we got Theo Fleury as well.
right.
As
that
one
was
of the attendees.
just announced-ish, like
And-
2 weeks ago.
And Terry Evans from K97.
OMG.
A big radio guy. As mentioned, the Bonnyville Junior Pontiac's two-person scramble is this Saturday. They are about 85% full, which means that they have 15% of their slots still available.
Quick math. Thanks, Michael.
That's right. They'll have some auction items as well. It is always a fun time down there at the golf course. Another year, and this is also a great time to meet the coaching staff. The full staff has been announced. So you have Ayrton Nickel as the head coach, and then Chad Carter was announced officially on Friday, and Chad Taylor will be the other assistant.
More Chads?
Oh, dude, you don't even know. So you got those two Chads. You got Chad Nelson, who was the associate general manager, and then Chad Colburn. So within the Pontiac's organization, we've numbered the Chads: C1, C2, C3, and then
C4?
And then I don't know where Colburn will land.
Husband Chad?
I don't know
Like
where.
normal?
I don't know. He will be in that whole mix. But anyway, you can
CC.
meet them, and I think some of the Pontiac's players will be on hand because training camp starts this week.
Wow.
Mhm.
That's also fast approaching.
Yes. The season is about to.
This is how you know summer's just about at its end.
It's true. It's true. So that is all coming up at the two-person scramble on Saturday.
We also got a cornhole tournament, a third annual, at the Elk Point A.G. Ross Arena.
That's right.
This is the third annual. I actually didn't know about this the past 2 years, and I may have signed up because I'm kind of good at cornhole.
Oh yeah, are you?
Yep, not to flex or anything. Anyways, this is Saturday, September 7th. You must be 18 plus. You must be. There's going to be probably some gambling, probably some indulgence of beverages.
Drinking.
It's $150 per team. Make sure you have 2 players. Dinner and dance are included in this price, and you get a 3-game guarantee. So it's not really for nothing. It's not for nothing at all. And there's cash prizes at the end. Registration, make sure you're there at 1 p.m. and the tournament is at 2.
And just so you know, it is a little ways away, October 8th to 10th, but the Power Up North Conference is something to keep in mind. This is hosted at the Lakeland Portage College campus. It's a groundbreaking experience that is meant to transform and innovate brands, cultures, and hires for your business. So a real good, business strategy and principles and different discussions that are going to happen. They have 3 keynote speakers in the areas of corporate leadership, business coaching and consulting, and leadership and management expertise. Again, October 8th to 10th. It's presented by Community Futures Lakeland. It is Power Up North, October 8th to 10th. And that is our community, fueled by Blue Wave Energy. One more time, Hev.
It's time for your current weather update. Sorry, I lost myself there. This morning in the Lakeland, 15 degrees and sunny. This afternoon, temperatures are steady at 26, and this evening, a low of 15 degrees. It's going to be clear, and you can see that full moon on this day. 1940, Leon Trotsky is attacked in Mexico.
Oh, really?
Russian revolutionary and founder of the Red Army, Leon Trotsky was attacked in his home by an undercover agent of the People's Commissariat for Internal Affairs, or NKVD. He died a day later due to the injuries sustained.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
From kids to men and women's sizes, AOK Shoes has footwear for the whole family. AOK carries a variety of shoes in the latest styles and fashion for any occasion. Shoes by Taxi, Riker, Timberland, and our newest arrival, Native Shoes, will keep you in style all year long. As a local family-owned and operated business, we at AOK Shoes and Key Men's Apparel are committed to providing comfort to you and your feet. Shop AOK Shoes and it's a win-win for you and our community. AOK Shoes and Key Men's Apparel, for every reason and every season. Main Street, Bonnieville.
Well, it's been another scintillating edition here of Connected. Thanks so much for tuning in. Anything else you want to get off your chest? We're back tomorrow.
Not today.
Yeah, save it. Save it.
I'll save it.
Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks to Dynamo Small Engine, your Husqvarna dealer in the Lakeland. Thanks to Patience for producing. That's Evan. I'm Michael. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Now you've
been
connected.
Yeah.